Holding on to things that you don't feel good mentally and emotionally about will leave you quickly depleted and unable to live full out. Good morning, good morning, and good morning. And welcome to Coffee and Coaching. I am your coach, Coach Michelamonè, your certified life and relationship coach. And here at Coffee and Coaching, we stimulate conversations to energize relationships. So that's what we do here. And we do that by answering questions that have been posed to me either through email, through Quora, through one of the platforms that I'm on. Somebody may have DM'd me or called me. And so I'm answering those questions because I really believe that these questions are not just questions that one person asks, but I think that many people have the same types of questions because we're more alike than we are different. So I like to share because I think that it could help somebody else. And why not help many people with one question, right? Now, before we move forward, we're going to talk about today's coffee. Now, I'm really excited about this because it's coconut in it. It's got coconut and chocolate in it. It is a Brooklyn coffee, and it's called Coca Mocha, coconut chocolate flavored. It is delish. OMG, I tell y'all. Coffee is like the way to go. Y'all should get some coffee. You got coffee? Hope you got some coffee. What you drinking on today? Drop it in the comments. Tell me what you're drinking today because this is delicious. It's very bold. I'm not a coconut person. I'm like one of those people that I'll eat like an Almond Joy, but I think that has coconut in it, right? But I won't eat coconut like by itself because I think it's weird. But it tastes really good in this coffee. Who is that over there? Some of us have hearts. Hi. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, because of the question. Okay. So let's get on into today's question because David moved forward before me. So let's see here. Before we move there, let's talk about it. Make sure that you're commenting, and sharing. Tell me how you actually get through this as, the best as you can. And let me know what you think. So let's move into today's question. The question is, how is it that most people can just move from person to person like it's nothing? And it's been over a year and a half of being out of a 14-year relationship for me. And I can't even begin to imagine starting over with someone new. This is how I answered this young lady. The first thing I would ask someone that is seemingly stuck is, do you want to move on? Because your desire will lead your actions. If your mind and your heart is saying you are not ready for it to be over, then it won't be over. But when you have made up in your mind that you're done, then you're done. The next thing I would ask my client is, do you think that you're healed from the hurt? Or are you still hurt or angry about the situation? Because if you are hurt or angry, you may spend most of your time in question mode, where you are going over every nook and cranny of the relationship, wondering what happened, why it happened, and what part of it in it did you have that happened, or who was to blame for each part. You're placing yourself in scenarios trying to make it all make sense. Your hurt turns to anger, then the anger turns back to hurt. And this is when you find yourself wanting to reach out to your ex to get some of these questions answered. And with every pontification, every phone call, every text message, you get further away from your healing. Now, next I would ask, how long will you stay in the place that you're currently in? And this is when confusion rears its ugly head, because most people will say, I don't know. And I will tell them what I've been saying for over 30 years. Don't do anything when you don't know why you're doing it. And that goes for every area in your life, especially in mental anguish. Now, if you don't know, let it go. Holding on to things that you don't feel good mentally and emotionally about will leave you quickly depleted and unable to live full out. Make a decision to let go and watch how your environment and actions in the universe will come together to back that decision every time. Lastly, I would say to offer yourself grace and don't compare yourself to how others are moving on. You don't know how they're really doing behind the facades of feeling, 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 space, rather than healing the space and then filling, filling it up. When you're healed and whole, you don't need to fill fill space because you lack nothing outside of yourself that needs to be filled. You only have places in your life for additions and not replacements. I hope that this helps. A lot of times we think that we're supposed to get over something because we watch other people do it. You know, they're always, good morning, Teresa. There's always people who are saying things like, the best way to get over a boo is to get you a new boo, or the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody else. All of these different things that people say trying to get you to get over a situation, and they're not really healed from it because all you're doing is taking baggage to baggage to baggage. So you might as well clear your slate, get everything completely out of your system, and then work on something new. But if you don't do that, all you're going to do is take in the same issues that you had in the last relationship into the new relationship, because the only thing that really changes is yourself. Now, if you keep taking yourself that's not healed, that's not whole, that's not ready to be into a new relationship, into the next relationship, guess what you're going to have? The same thing. You know how people will say things like, why do I keep running into the same type of guy? It's not that you're running into the same type of guy or girl. You're running into the same type of you. And when you're running into you, then you will see you, and you will see that you're not whole and you're not healed and you're not ready to be in a relationship. So many times we don't take time between relationships to say, hold on, what happened? What part did I have in it? Where have I gone wrong? What are the things that are happening within me that's causing me to respond the way that I did? Because ultimately, the only person that you can control in any relationship is you. So why not bring the best you that you possibly can so that you can have the best relationship that you possibly can? Why? Because we attract who we are, not what we want. So I hope that this helps somebody. Filling space. Wow, facts. Absolutely, David. Thank you so much. So I hope that this helps somebody. Please like, comment, and share. Sharing is caring. Go ahead. If you're watching me right now, click the share button and forget about it. Make sure that you are seeing me on Friday when I drop a new video over at my YouTube page, and make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so that you can get the new videos that I drop every single Friday, because I do put more these videos on my YouTube page every single day. So let other people know what I'm doing if you like what I'm doing. So I love you guys for real, for real. Go out and have a great day. Get you some coffee, something warm, and love on somebody. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.